You ready, Andrew? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tooele City Planning Commission meeting for Wednesday, April 26, 2023. The hour is 7 p.m., so we will call the meeting to order. We'll start off with item 1, Pledge of Allegiance, and I've asked Commissioner Dunn to lead us in that.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 2 is the roll call. Commissioner Hammer.
Here.
Commissioner Proctor.
Present.
Commissioner Dunn.
Here.
Commissioner Robinson.
Here.
Commissioner Jensen.
Here.
Commissioner Goches.
Present.
I'm Commissioner Sloan. I'm also present. We're excusing Chairman Hamilton and Commissioner Newell this evening. We're also joined by about 2/3 of the city staff, it looks like. Mr. Baker, Mr. Agard, Mr. Stewart, Catherine, who's in charge of the whole meeting back there, council people Manzione and Hanson, and Darwin Cook. Thanks for joining us. Item number 3 on the agenda, public hearing and decision on conditional use permit request by Natsu Healthcare to authorize use of a residential treatment facility for properties located at 491 South Main and 461 South Main on 2.5 acres on the MUG Mixed Use General Zoning District. Mr. Agard.
Thank you, Commissioners. So this conditional use permit request affects the 2.5 acres highlighted in red on the aerial photograph. For those of you familiar with Tooele, you will know that these were at one time 2 hotels, and they have been purchased by Natsu Healthcare, who wishes to convert the structures into a residential treatment facility, which will specialize in the treatment of those struggling with substance abuse or substance addictions and so forth. And the facility will be converted to house both men and women. One facility will house women, and the other facility will house men. I'm not entirely sure which building will be for which. The application did not specify that, but that is the applicant's intention. You'll notice that it sits on the corner of Skyline Drive and Main Street, and it has the city cemetery property to the east. The zoning of the property is mixed-use general. Excuse me. The mixed-use general zone is a zone that is basically that. It is a zone that permits a mix of commercial and residential uses. And within this zone, a residential treatment facility is permitted as a conditional use permit, which is why the application is before the Planning Commission tonight. In regards to the site itself, the applicant did not provide a site plan. However, the aerial photograph that was provided in the packet and also here adequately indicates what the conditions are on the site. There is a substantial number of parking stalls available. However, I don't know how many of the residents receiving treatment in the facility will be using cars. There is some existing fencing on the site. There's some 6-foot solid vinyl along the north property line, as well as some fencing located in between the 2 buildings. And there's also some masonry fencing at the southeast corner. And then the southwest corner of the building itself becomes the fence. So there is some fencing on the site as well. This item is a public hearing, and notices were sent out to property owners within 200 feet of the subject property. I have not received any comments in writing or on the phone in regards to this application. Staff is recommending approval of the conditional use permit with 2 conditions in the staff report, and those conditions pertain to the fire department and the building department having access to any and all improvements that are performed inside the building. I do know that they're going to be upgrading their kitchen facilities, and so we want to make sure that the kitchen facilities meet the fire code, building codes, grease traps, anything like that. The mayor has spoken at length with the applicant, and they are more than willing to comply with those conditions. This is in the conditional use staff report. So that's my report on the application. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them, and hopefully the applicant is here to address the commission as well. So.
Thank you, Andrew. Questions from the commission for staff? Even the city council people, they have that quizzical look in their eye? No? Okay. Not seeing any at this point. Go ahead and open the public hearing and ask if any of the public that is here to address this issue, please come up to the podium. We'll kind of try and limit it to about 3 minutes. If you would be so kind as, do we have the sign-up sheet up there, or is it in the back? Catherine? So when you're done speaking, circle back to Catherine in the back and put down your name and contact information if you would. Not seeing oh, I do see a mad rush of one person. Cool. Please state your name and where you're from, if you would, please.
My name is Jeremy Harris, and I'm a business owner, Gopher Foods, and the property directly across Skyline Drive. So, just kind of curious to what type of facility this will be, if it's a court-ordered or personal commitment facility. Are the tenants going to have criminal records? You know, what percentage, what type of records, misdemeanors, felonies? You know, obviously it's going to be a drug, alcohol center, but are there going to be larceny, burglary, sex offenders, other tenants with all kinds of criminal records, and just what the tenant base will be? Will it be from Utah? Is it from Tooele? Is it from other states? Where are the people coming from? Are they going to be able to congregate outside the property? Is it an open campus? Are they going to do additional fencing? Is there going to be gate access? What kind of, facility is it? Is it, like I said, open campus where they're free to come and go? Do they have to check in? What kind of security they're going to have around the property? Our employees are, voicing concerns about how open it is over there and just about access. And then I kind of confused on why we approve a daycare right across the street from now a drug treatment center. And then the last thing would be for the city, if this turns into some kind of situation similar to like Rio Grande and Salt Lake, what's our recourse as business owners to alleviate or fix the problem? So I think those are kind of our concerns and the things we'd like to see addressed or have an answer to. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harrison. Anyone else wish to speak on this issue? Seeing none, is the applicant in attendance? Would you like to come up and hopefully take a shot at some of those questions and concerns?
So my name is Victor Garcia. I oversee our organization. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Natsu Healthcare. To address some of the gentleman's questions is yes, we are. So on the south side, you see there's where the back side of the actual Quality Inn, the newer portion, we're going to be having a gate right there. It'll be enclosed. Actually, also on the east side by the cemetery, we're going to have a 6-foot fence, vinyl fence with a gate as well on that side. On the west side, where the Comfort Inn is, we will have an iron gate. It also will be gated to coming in and out is there. And then also on the Quality Inn will be gated as well. And that is more for security for our clients, more so. A lot of our clients are coming from a variety of different areas, state of Utah, of course. We have people here from Tooele. As a matter of fact, on Tooele 411, there was a client that posted a very unique message, and part of her message was that she has been within the community here and actually serving the community. And in this message, she expressed that she would be one of our clients soon. So yes, we are having Tooele residents here. We are a Medicaid clinic, so the majority, if not actually all of our clients are Medicaid recipients. So we're addressing the underrepresented, which are clients from Salt Lake, from Utah County, Weber County, throughout all Utah. We also focus on the Native American tribe. So we are owned by the Skull Valley Band of Goshoots. They own Natsu Healthcare. And of course, this is a very unique facility because it is focused on spiritual aspects of the Native Americans, but also on the 12-step program, as well as a well variety program. So we have a lot of interest through tribes here in Utah. We have relationships with Duchesne. We have relationships in southern Utah. So there is a big, this is very unique, just because there's not a lot of facilities that focus on the Native American beliefs. To answer the other questions, this is all volunteer. So this is not, we do have people coming through the court system, but of course they have a choice to leave at any time if they want. We have a good relationship with the parole officers. We're establishing that here in Utah, here in Tooele County. There's a couple of clients we don't accept. Any of our clients that have anything to do with sex offenders list, that we don't accept any of those. Anything that's been done with any children, any sexual assault with children, elderly, or anything of that substance, we don't accept. Depending on the actual assault, we evaluate that as well. So yes, we do evaluate our clients and to see what level they are.